with funders and co-implementing partners, along with a network of 100 active trainers and mentors. As a result, the participating startups have created more than 90 jobs, and we always have the mission of having women-led startups on average with 30% in most of our programs and cohorts. And to achieve this, we focus on 3 core pillars: formation, validation, and growth. We guide entrepreneurs through the different stages of development, from ideation to innovation, to pre-incubation, incubation, and ultimately to pre-acceleration and acceleration and growth. The PIEC program perfectly embodies this approach. And in partnership with the Swiss Development Cooperation and Seed Stars, we designed PIEC as a structured journey for Palestinian entrepreneurs. Through this program, we provide tailored support at every stage, helping founders refine their ideas, validate their business models, and build sustainable ventures. Our goal is to ensure that Palestinian startups are not only born, but also positioned to scale and succeed globally and regionally. Over the past month, we have implemented 5 ideation activities across different sectors, allowing us to identify and nurturing promising ideas. These early-stage entrepreneurs then joined our pre-incubation program, where we worked closely with them to refine their concepts, build their business models, understand their customer segments, and develop a roadmap for their products or services. Those who demonstrated strong potential, commitment, and progress advanced to the incubation phase, where we are today. During incubation, we provided them with the necessary tools to further develop their startups, offering training, mentorship, and prototyping funding to help them bring their minimal viable products to life. Today, we are proud to introduce 8 of our graduates from the PIEC's first incubation cycle, who will share their entrepreneurial journeys and the innovative solutions they are building. To reflect on our theory of change and how we are actually enable support for these startups, driven by our mission at Flow Accelerator and strengthened by our partnerships, I will now hand it over to Majd Khalifa, the co-founder and managing director at Flow Accelerator, who will also lead a brief interactive discussion with our esteemed partners.
Thank you, Lean. Thank you all for joining us in this virtual activity. I would like actually to walk you through the reason behind everything we do at Flow Accelerator. This is driven actually by core value. Number 1, we always focus on the why. There's always a why of what we're doing, because we want to create the value, the right value proposition. We think like startups. Number 2, every step we take should help both Flow Accelerator and the startups push forward. Other than that, we rethink it. We might kill the idea if it doesn't push us forward. So we are on a mission here as Flow Accelerator to bridge critical gaps in the Palestinian entrepreneurial ecosystem. And those challenges or gaps make it difficult, or sometimes super difficult, for startups to take it to the next step or thrive or grow. So our theory is, by providing a structured end-to-end support model, we equip entrepreneurs with the resources, mentorships, investment opportunities, access to markets they need to move from ideation to market growth, as Lean mentioned. And to put that into a little bit of context in the Palestinian ecosystem, unemployment rates are high, which means a difficult environment for innovation and risk-taking. Also, early-stage financing is scarce. We all know that. This is hindering the ability of startups to move from ideation to the second phase and ultimately growth. Number 3, the support ecosystem is fragmented or disjointed, I would say, in which entrepreneurs struggle to find the continuous support as they transition from one stage to another along the development stages. Other than that, raising rounds or raising funds at the premature stage with less mature products is definitely challenging. And the lack of impactful global connectivity also makes it harder and harder for startups to have more validated businesses and secure the necessary resources. To tackle those challenges, Flow Accelerator actually aims to 3 things. Number 1 is to build a sustainable startup scene. Number 2 is to increase the number and quality of validated startups. Number 3 is to enhance the connectivity. In order to do this, we have to be outcome-oriented, benchmarking to a scientific approach. Accordingly, we operate at 3 interconnected levels to support the entrepreneurial journey, each with specific, concrete, expected outcome. The first one, benchmarking to what Lean has mentioned, is the ideation and innovation. And it's all about fostering the skills and the mindset needed for innovating new solutions or for innovation among Palestinian youth. And the focus here is about problem-solving skills, triggering the innovation mindset, promoting also entrepreneurship as a viable career pathway in Palestine, and also exposing communities and youth to global trends to inspire new ideas. So the outcome here are a little bit concrete, more empowered Palestinian youth who are aspiring to become entrepreneurs, in addition to a generation of a new sandbox of innovative concept, which means increased pipeline of potential startups. This is a pain point for enablers and ecosystem in Palestine, and I would say in any ecosystem, especially if it's in an early stage. Number 2 is the formation and development, and then the emphasis here is about building and nurturing startups from the ground up. The focus here is to support entrepreneurs to develop innovative solutions that have market potential, upskilling them both on personal and business skills, in addition to lowering the financial barriers and bridging the funding gaps in order to have access to funding. And this is one of the competitive advantages that we have as a Flow Accelerator. Again, the outcome should be concrete: increased number and quality of startups that address key challenges, ready to go to the market and maybe scale early a little bit. In addition, of course, to what we're seeing here in the demo day, in the pitching event, the number of startups reaching to the stage of minimum viable products, MVPs. The third one is the validation and growth, in which dedicated for helping startups to validate the ideas, scale effectively. The focus is again about increasing the access to finance to reduce barriers, this time for boosting chances of success. In addition to connecting entrepreneurs with the business community, with all of their components, investors, industry leaders, and so on, exposing entrepreneurs to global opportunities and providing scaling support, long-term opportunities for growth. The outcome, again, is increased number for validated startups that are ready now for scaling or international investment, in addition to building the right linkages to ensure startups have the connections needing for success. So it's about, as you see, it's about building blocks mechanism. So in order to contribute to a thriving startup ecosystem in Palestine, our all desired overall impact is simply 2-liners. Number 1 is increased number and quality of seed stage startups that contribute back to earlier phases of the ecosystem. Number 2, which is very important for us, is a vibrant and contributing community where resources flow back to the Palestinian startups and accordingly support the sustainable growth. This is actually all from our side. This is reflecting the why behind our commitment to that end-to-end support model, which has been shaped, I would say, and refined through a continuous learning process over the past years with a great and committed team. And of course, amid a complex environment, but the results are super, super fantastic to us. I'd like now to move for a small conversation with our partners. So if you're here to open your cameras, we have with us our great supporter, Dr. Marco Andrea, the Deputy Head of International Cooperation at the Swiss Development Cooperation, and Ms. Sabrina Salame, the Head of MENA Partnerships at SeedStars. I'd like to start, of course, happy to have you with us. Something I'd like also to say is that at Flow Accelerator, hence the slogan, Building Bridges, we strongly believe that impactful change happens through collaboration. And this partnership, I would say, is always and will be always a shape of that. So our discussion today will explore how both organizations, SDC, Swiss Development Cooperation, and SeedStars, are contributing to this journey with us, and how strategic partnerships like that is being shaped or translated into this kind of program PIEC can amplify those efforts. With that, I would like to start the conversation. Dr. Marco, are you here with us?
I think so. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you very well. Happy to have you. So let's start with the first question. I'll be short and brief in order to be mindful for the time and to start the pitching. Dr. Marco, SDC has been a key player in fostering economic development and innovation in Palestine. And to start, can you give us the vision of SDC of supporting entrepreneurship and innovation in Palestine and how it aligns in the bigger picture in the international cooperation in the region?
Thank you very much for the question and for the comprehensive introduction, and also for organizing today's event and the pitches. So I guess that's another event that neatly aligns with the SDC's strategy that you have asked about. So for many years, the SDC has supported economic development and innovation in the OPT, and fostering entrepreneurship to tackle challenges like unemployment, especially among young people and women, remains a priority for us. This includes supporting local businesses, improving access to finance, and strengthening the entrepreneurial ecosystem through capacity building. And we continue doing that in this war-torn economy. These efforts, I believe, align with broader regional goals, promoting peace, stability, and social cohesion. And by fostering entrepreneurship, I think the SDC creates job opportunities, but also strengthens the private sector and hopefully also reduces economic dependency. So this contributes to social and economic stability. And it also supports the international development agenda, more specifically also the new strategies and matrix of the PA and the EU. So how do we do this? The SDC works with local partners and international partners to implement programs that improve vocational skills, support MSMEs, and integrate technology and innovation into business practices. And these efforts should help young entrepreneurs to adapt to market demands, increase their competitiveness, and strengthen the region's economic resilience.
Yes, yes, insightful. But Dr. Marco, as you have heard, we're outcome-oriented, and building on that, can you give us specific examples of initiatives / programs, partnerships, some tangible impact on the entrepreneurial ecosystem along the past years that you have implemented with or through SDC?
Yes, I happily give you some example of projects that I mean, they are still running those projects, and about the tangible impact we still have to see, but so far I think they're all successful. I think I'm going to mention 3 of those. One is Employment for All. It's about supporting job creation and entrepreneurship with Vision in collaboration with Station J and MAN. These initiatives focus more on low-tech sectors, but not exclusively. And yeah, I would say like the Vision component focuses on upskilling for sectors like electricity, real estate, and banking in the West Bank and also East Jerusalem, where I currently sit. They promote entrepreneurial capacity and startup creation, and I think they're very good partners for that. And then in parallel, we work with MAN, targeting young people, including with a focus on women in agribusiness, but also other sectors, providing support for companies to hire those people. Initially, it was focused on Gaza, and the project now operates in the West Bank due to the conflict, fostering entrepreneurship and startup creation there. But it took us a while to make that shift from Gaza to the West Bank. Then I would also like to mention PIEC itself. I think you have tangible impact. So we really appreciate the work done by Flow Accelerator in collaboration with Seed Stars from Switzerland. And you know everything about those activities, so I don't have to go into detail. But I think it's really a pertinent initiative still to kind of enhance the ecosystem we've been talking about, and providing entrepreneurs with concrete expertise and also network access to grow in the West Bank. And I think the third project that I would like to mention kind of builds up or builds on that. It's a project called TechStart, funded by or done by the World Bank and implemented by DAI. And we had a session last time together with Flow when we had a delegation visiting from Switzerland, because they kind of then work on the further parts of the pipeline with tech sector businesses. So there's an upskilling component, but then really also supporting tech firms and promoting private investment to drive growth in the IT sector, despite the current situation. And this one also has a Gaza component, which is currently on hold, and we'll see whether we can restart it at some point. Thank you.
Super. You've touched on different verticals of entrepreneurships, the full spectrum of entrepreneurship, MSMEs, tech startups, low tech startups, and also you've highlighted different kind of crucial roles in the strengthening the entrepreneurial ecosystem, either in capacity building or funding. And many of the programs that you have mentioned, we at Flow Accelerator are already talking to and partnering with in different kind of things. Thank you, Dr. Marco. And building on this, another key player and partner in supporting startups actually globally, and they have extensive network and tailored approach. SeedStars has been instrumental in helping entrepreneurs to scale beyond their respective or local ecosystem. And Sabrina, يعني as they say in Arabic, SeedStars غنية عن التعريف يعني, بس SeedStars has played significant role in supporting entrepreneurs in emerging markets. And in this context, in the MENA region, particularly as Palestine, how is SeedStars specifically driving innovation and helping startups? I will not يعني raise the bar and say scale, but at least take it to the next level.
Sure. مساء الخير. Thank you so much for having me, and extremely happy to be here. Before answering the question, Yamajda, I want to take a minute because I think it's extremely important to highlight that, and I don't want to be repetitive, but to highlight that the work that you are doing as Flow Accelerator is phenomenal. Like, the way you're able to turn your vision into reality is unbelievable, honestly. And I want to give the context. Me, Majd, and Lynn were sitting in their office in Ramallah in August 2022, and we're like, we need to do something together, you know, but how and why, etc. And then they came, and then the opportunity came up, and then we started understanding how we can work together and how can we bring this partnership as a reality. I also want to highlight that the kind of partnership that we have with you is not very common at SeedStars. So we're really kind of starting something new where we understand how we can support, but at the same time really give you the opportunity to be 100% autonomous into the work that you do, etc. So I just want to say that for me, it's not just a mainstream program. It's not just a normal pitching event. And I think it's extremely important to highlight that as Flow, you have the ability to turn your vision into a reality, which I think makes total sense into supporting Palestinian entrepreneurs. Now, when it comes to SeedStars, as how do we support entrepreneurs for Palestine, how in the MENA region, etc. First of all, our work in the Palestinian territories and our work in the MENA region has started, it started about 10 years ago. In the West Bank in particular, we started back then by doing the SeedStars competition, SeedStars World. So we used to come to Ramallah, organize local competitions, etc. So our appetite towards that market was already very present. Why? Because the mission of SeedStars is very simple. We want to impact people's lives in emerging markets through entrepreneurship and tech. So no matter what kind of emerging market you are, no matter what's the context, what's the geography, we have for mission to support entrepreneurs in emerging markets. And this is when our work in Palestine has started. This is when our exposure to the Palestinian ecosystem has started as well. And I think that the way we're able to support is, first of all, by being able to be trusted by partners like you. So we have knowledge. Yes, we've built knowledge for the past 12 years all over emerging markets. And I think that that's our added value. It's not knowledge within one geography. It's in Latin America, in Sub-Saharan Africa, in Southeast Asia, in the MENA region. So we really have a huge exposure of the challenges that entrepreneurs are facing in emerging markets. And I think that the added value or what we're able to bring into the Palestinian territories is that we're able to bring all of that together, gather all of that, understand where we can jump in to support, and then it comes through everything very customized and by also mobilizing the community that we've built over the years. So these would be the elements. But again, for me, Seedstars wouldn't be able to have any kind of impact in Palestine without the right partners. And I think that this is even a lesson learned for any entrepreneur that is being here today. Your partners can make you fail or can make you succeed as a company. And I think that this is something you should always keep in mind.
I totally second that. We're totally sensing the right partnerships. We're super thankful for the tailored approach that you're doing with us, Sabrina. My team can validate that in the marketing support, in the community support, in the design support, in every single detail, in tailoring or through tailoring to the specific need that we're doing. So with that in mind, Sabrina, and for the Palestinian entrepreneurs, and I'm seeing you're doing a lot of stuff on the social media. What opportunities do you see for specifically the Palestinian entrepreneurs to connect with the global markets, regional markets, through Seedstars platforms, programs, and how can they best leverage these opportunities? It's different for the Palestinians. So the I would say the best here is how to best leverage that.
Absolutely. Majd, it's very in the past few months, it was very interesting for us that as soon as we would send a message within our community to look for a mentor, an expert or something, and would be, this is for the Palestinian market, the enthusiasm, I've never seen that. I've never seen in my life this eagerness to jump in and support Palestinian entrepreneurs and the Palestinian ecosystem. And I think that this is exactly what we should be leveraging right now. And it's also something that we're understanding along the way. But the appetite towards the Palestinian market is growing like crazy. And I think that the opportunity that we have right now needs to be seized in a way or the other. One way for me that I think is extremely, extremely important and should be maybe structured in a better way through Seedstars, through you, through a collaboration. And this is also the moment for SDC to renew the partnership so that we get to do more things. But basically, for me, there's an unbelievable power that should be leveraged right now, which is the power of the Palestinian diaspora. The Palestinian diaspora abroad has a real power and a real eagerness to be able to support and open so many doors to Palestinians in Palestine to help them expand, scale, get visibility abroad, etc. But for me, it reminds me of a program we did in Tunisia back then with GIZ. It was called the Diaspora for Development. And the main objective of our work was to really focus on the Tunisian diaspora abroad in order to help Tunisians inside Tunisia. And for me, given what I see lately, the mobilization and everything, this is a moment where we should structure the efforts of the diaspora. We should structure a platform. We should structure the efforts, because Seedstars can definitely help in that. But when I see or when I think of potential, for me, the diaspora is the biggest potential to seize lately. So that would be one way, I think.
I totally say the structured here is the keyword. the structured way. Number two is how we can transform the eagerness and the willingness right now into something that is elevating the sustainability of the ecosystem accordingly to Rollin and يمشي دائما. طيب I can speak for hours with you, but let us try to wrap up in a way in order to give the floor for the startups. So as both of your organizations, SDC and SeedStars, are actively contributing to the entrepreneurial ecosystem in Palestine, each within their perspective and knowledge and how and so on. I'd like to close by discussing the power of collaboration. How do you see partnerships like this program, PIEC, for example, that end-to-end model that we're testing as Flow Accelerator with you all, is complementing your efforts individually in creating the innovation ecosystem? So maybe 1 minute for each in order to then hand it over. Maybe Dr. Marco?
Yeah, thank you very much. I think I have already kind of alluded to the answer to this question. So we have other programs that work more in low-tech sectors, different ones, you know, agribusiness, real estate, electricity, and so on. And I think, you know, with PIEC, we have one that is really geared towards the tech sector, I would say, or just innovation, really, innovative solutions that are a bit more high-tech, I would say. So that's how it fits into our work. And I think what is interesting is also what Sabrina said, that you could always harness the diaspora on the one hand, but also then the linkages for those kinds of businesses which are less location dependent and can be more connected in global networks of production or value creation to create those links, right? But then also, as I mentioned before, we have this program with the World Bank where we work on then the next step of the pipeline, where we focus on more mature, if you will, tech firms and try to really mobilize investment for them and to drive growth, right? And so it neatly fits, or PIEC neatly fits into this broader framework, and I think will continue to have a role to really build this pipeline bottom up by strengthening local actors, young entrepreneurs who come up with disruptive ideas, concepts, and not just abstract business ideas, but also a clear strategy how they are going to turn this into profitable businesses that can grow and potentially also have an impact beyond Palestine. So I hope this answers the question. And it's like an important, this kind of work is an important piece in our economic development and skills development portfolio. Thank you.
I will take a very quick minute. I think when we're to discuss the impact linked to how we envision things, there's a very obvious one, which is that, again, SeedStars has for mission to impact people's lives in emerging markets. So this is exactly what we do together. We have a very clear theory of change that is helping us reach our goals, which is create more jobs, which is really kind of try and disrupt the market and add new techniques, etc. But another thing, and that is one of the cornerstones of SeedStars' mission, is that whenever we see that the local entrepreneurship support organization like you, like Flow Accelerator, are empowered, it drastically changes the experience for the entrepreneur. And I think that this is where we want to position ourselves as well. We want to kind of position ourselves as empowering local ESOs, because at the end of the day, I got a program, I go implemented it as an international organization. I do it for 6 months. We're done. Yes, I have some staff here, etc. But I think that when a local ESO implements it and gets the full power, but with some support and some push, it completely challenges the work. And I think that this is extremely important for the entrepreneurs. At the end of the day, anything that is being said or done here is to support the entrepreneur, is to make them stronger, is to help them build their business, etc. So for me, again, it's about empowering you, and it's about us being able to be in the back of the picture, supporting as much as possible, and creating the impact that we all want to create.
I have to be honest, this is one of the many drivers that drove the partnership with you with SDC. So I totally support that. We want that sustainability in our approach, given the knowledge and support that you're giving us. So this has been a great conversation. Again, we can talk for hours, but we have to wrap up in order for the startup to start. I have to validate that it's very clear, and I'm super proud of that partnerships. PIEC program, actually, I look at it as a bridge. It connects the startups with the right resources, networks, and opportunities to succeed, right? So there is something tangible that is always going through. So on behalf of Flow Accelerator and my full great team, Dr. Marco and Sabrina, thank you for joining this discussion. I will now hand it over to Lina Khattab, our great Senior Programs Officer, to start the pitching rounds. Thank you all.
Thank you, Majd. Hello, everyone. I'm Lina Khattab, Senior Programs Officer at Flow. I am so excited to kick off this part of the event with all of you. Over the past few months, we've had the privilege of working with 8 talented startups, each full of creativity and determination. Each of these startups is solving unique problems and creating impactful solutions. The program has been a transformative journey for our startups. They have explored key topics like market research, business planning, branding, and marketing strategies. They have learned how to manage data, plan their finance, and understand their legal basics, and tell their stories in a compelling way. Beyond that, they have worked hard to build their minimum viable products, MVPs, turning their ideas into tangible prototypes that address real-world needs. But it was not just about learning. It was also about building connections. During our networking events, these startups had the chance to meet industry experts, mentors, and fellow entrepreneurs, opening doors for collaboration and future opportunities. Today, you will see the result of their hard work, dedication, and innovative thinking as they present their ideas. Without further ado, let's start with our first startup, the Curvy. And here, let's imagine a world where every month feels like a moment of care, not discomfort. That's the vision Miguel had when she created the Curvy. It's not just about a product. It's about giving women a way to embrace wellness with confidence and ease. Meg, the stage is yours.
Hi, thank you.
You can start.
Women get their periods every month for an average of 36 years. Women face 4 cycle challenges: inconvenience, sourcing multiple products every month exactly when they need them the most. Health risks, toxins in mainstream menstrual products are directly linked to long-term health issues. 7 out of 10 women are unhappy with their period products and are unable to manage their symptoms fully. It takes a woman 8 long years of pain to be diagnosed with endometriosis or PCOS, and 50% of women suffering a heart attack are misdiagnosed because their symptoms are mistaken for period symptoms and a lack of accurate historical data of their cycles. And finally, menstruation is not just bleeding. It is a physical, hormonal, and mental experience that affects women's quality of life. The Curvy offers a holistic solution that combines tech and physical products to transform the menstrual experience from a burden into a time for self-care. We will deliver a subscription box with products women need every month to their door. Our boxes include 6 basic organic products for period care, pain relief, and curated wellness items, and the free cycle tracking needed for empowering women to address menstrual issues and accurate diagnosis. The global femtech industry is at $52 billion, and the MENA region is at $24 billion. With an increasing 25% of that market demanding organic products, the KRV aims to target 1% of it at a premium. These are well-being and health-conscious women aged 23 to 40, who prioritize convenience and holistic health. Our pre-MVP validation came from community insights, target market, direct social media engagement, market, product, and industry research, and a local focus group. Our product is going to be the KRV app and our subscription box. Our business model is going to be subscription. We're going to be offering 2 tiers, 3 months and 6 months. The direct competition offers fragmented solutions, either an organic pad here or a tracking tool there. The KRV integrates everything into one seamless experience, meeting our customers' physical symptoms and tracking needs. Our team consists of myself as the founder. I'm a serial entrepreneur with 10 years experience of business growth and strategy. Sarah with 8 years experience of operations, and Majd 5 years experience of marketing women products. Our app MVP will be ready within 2 weeks, and we are seeking $20,000 in non-equity funding for product sourcing, testing our subscription, and building our waiting list. Thank you.
Thank you, Meg, for showing us that care can be empowering. And now, with a second startup, Car Bazaar. For car buyers and sellers, the journey can be as unpredictable as the road itself. Sari and Basil saw an opportunity to bring simplicity and transparency to the process with Car Bazaar. Sari and Basil, let's hear how you are driving change in the automotive world.
Okay, first of all, thank you all for being here today, and a special thanks to Flow Accelerator for this incredible opportunity. My name is Basil.
And my name is Sari.
And together we are the founders of Car Bazaar, which aims to revolutionize the car trades in the greater Middle East. Our customers, car buyers and sellers, struggle with fragmented markets, exhaustive browsing, and unreliable information, which results in significant opportunity cost and wasted valuable time. This problem persists because of the absence of a centralized, transparent, and efficient platform for car trading.
Our solution, a centralized platform that simplifies car trading by connecting buyers and sellers with dealerships, saving time, reducing costs, and ensuring a seamless, trustworthy experience. Car Bazaar simplifies car trading by allowing buyers to browse all available options across dealerships and providing sellers a platform to auction their cars directly to dealerships. For dealerships, Car Bazaar provides a platform to market their cars and offers profitable opportunities by connecting them with customers looking to sell their vehicle.
When it comes to our customer segments, there are 2 main customers. The first one is the normal individual who wish to buy or sell their car, and the second one is the car dealerships, which split into existing or considering to open in the near future.
We have performed primary market research in terms of a survey, and it did validate our market need and problem solution fit. I will read one statistic from the survey, which was 41% of respondents regretted their purchase after finding a better offer, highlighting the need for a streamlined browsing experience.
When it comes to our secondary market research, we have found out that there's approximately 500,000 cars in the West Bank with an estimated worth of $6 billion in 2022. There's 2 average cars per household and over 600 potential car dealership partners in the West Bank.
In terms of market sizing, we aim to target 103 car dealership partners, which is our sum, with a $51 million USD cap in the market.
When it comes to the competition in the market, our primary competitor is going to be Shopify Palestine, as well as numerous social media pages and groups. However, our competitive advantage lies in our auction system, trust and reliability, business model, dealership partnerships, and last but not least, our comprehensive browsing.
In terms of the business model, we aim to operate as business to customer and customer to business, which reinforces the trust factor we talked about earlier.
When it comes to the revenue streams, we have 3 main methods to generate revenue. The first one is the subscription from dealerships, the sponsored ads, and last but not least, the data analytics and insights.
In terms of where we are right now, thanks to a generous fund from the PIEC Incubation Program, we are currently in the development stage of our MVP, and the following are screenshots of the product at this point.
Moving on to our Ask and Next steps, we wish for more mentorship and guidance, as well as pricing strategy mentorship. We wish to register our company legally and cover our launch costs represented in the table below.
In terms of our team members, our team consists of, our team excels in leadership, tech, and product management, driving innovation to transform car trading in the Greater Middle East.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sari and Basil, for putting Palestine on the map of for seamless car trading. And now, let's move with Amal. And here, everyone agree reading is the gateway to imagination and understanding. Amal created Amal to ensure young learners have the tools they need to master Arabic literacy, unlocking world of possibilities. Amal, share your story of nurturing young minds. You can start, Amal. Amal, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
you
you
hear
can
me?
start. Yeah.
Okay. So when my son Habib was in 3rd grade, he struggled with reading Arabic. When I asked the school principal why he wasn't improving, the response was, you know, he won't get far. How many students like Habib face similar challenges? In the MENA region, 70% of 4th grade students can't read and understand a short Arabic text. This is a part of a global crisis known as a learning poverty. That's why Amal's platform was created. Amal is an innovative platform designed to enhance Arabic reading skills for students in grades 4 to 6 by leveraging advanced AI and research-based pedagogical approaches to meet each student's unique needs. Regarding to the edtech market, the K-12 segment in the MENA region is a large and growing market valued at $78.74 billion, making it a fertile ground for innovative solutions like Amal. Our business model focus on B2B and B2G, targeting the Ministries of Education, elementary schools, and NGOs in the MENA region. Our key competitive advantage is personalized, data-driven intervention programs using unique assessment tools. Our journey started in 2013. We operated offline, and from 2013 to 2022, our program successfully raised the achievement levels of red schools, those identified by the Ministry of Education as low performance. To validate the market, we engaged with 40 school principals in 2023. By the end of the 2025 school year, we will complete the pilot of our MVP, which funded from Flow. We aim to reach 2% of private primary schools in Egypt by 2026. So I'm Amal, the founder, with over 50 years of experience in developing and implementing intervention programs to improve Arabic reading, with expertise in pedagogical models, adapted teaching, didactic diagnosis, teacher training, and learning disabilities. Shams, she's the co-founder, and she's also my sister, with experience in startups, and she's the sales manager. Muhammad is the Arabic language expert and professional proofreader, and we are looking for a CTO to join our team. Okay, and to achieve our goals and enhance our AI capabilities, Amal seeks $80,000. So Habib, he did go far. Today he's studying for a master's in chemical and biological engineering in Germany and working in high tech. This success I want to pass forward to the 60 million Arabic-speaking students facing similar challenges to empower them to fulfill their dreams, whatever path they choose. Thank you.
Thank you, Amal, really for opening the doors to a brighter future. And now with the Rafiqak startup. Health can feel like a puzzle, especially when it's spoken in a language that does not quite fit. Maya solved this puzzle with Rafiqak, crafting a health platform that speaks directly to Arab women, not just in words, but in understanding. Maya, take us on this journey. Please open your camera and share your screen. Thank you. You can start, Maya.
Hi, يعطيكم العافية. A close friend of mine was diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome. Her doctor's only advice was to stay in shape. She felt lost. Together, we searched for answers but found only scattered, generic, and culturally irrelevant resources. We realized millions of Arab women face the same struggle. That's why I created Rafiqik, a health app designed exclusively for Arab women. Arab women, when managing their health, they face three major challenges, which are information gaps, a lack of culturally tailored resources, and cultural, social, and economic barriers. Our target market is women aged 18 to 38 in the MENA region, with a focus on women with chronic conditions like PCOS and thyroid issues. Our market opportunity, our TAM is 191 million Arab women in the MENA region. Our SAM is 5 million Arab women in the MENA region who are actively seeking digital health solutions, and our SAM is 100,000 women. Our app is a comprehensive digital health app designed specifically for Arab women, addressing the unique challenges they face in managing their health holistically. Our app has a culturally tailored design, provides personalized insights, and has a strong data privacy protection. This is a glimpse of the Rafiqik's UI. This is the period tracking screen. This is the PCOS management screen, the thyroid management screen, the nutrition screen, and the articles screen. Our competitors include Flow, Malika, and Nabta Health, but what sets us apart is that our app is culturally tailored and provides Arabic support. It's a comprehensive and holistic health. It has a comprehensive and holistic health approach. It is accessible and affordable. Our business model is freemium subscription model. Key milestones. We have completed market research and brand identity building. We are currently building the MVP, developing the MVP, and the next key milestone will be launching the app in the third quarter of 2025. We are seeking $10,000 to enhance our product development, to grow our community through marketing, to refine product market fit, and to ensure legal compliance. My name is Maya Mujlaton. I am the founder and CEO of Rafiqik, and I am looking for a CTO to lead development and scale my app. Thank you.
Thank you, Maya, for creating a space where health feels personal and relevant. And now with Neem Startup, where every note, every chord, every melody tells a story. Salim knew these stories deserved a home, so he created Neem, a sanctuary for Arabic music that preserves heritage while inspiring a new generation of musicians. Salim, please take us into the rhythm of your vision. Please open your camera, Salim, before you start.
Hi, is it working?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, my name is Salim, and Neem is in Arabic music at your fingertips. So we're going to offer you Neem. The main problem is a lack of Arabic music anywhere online. So our solution is going to be a comprehensive library of Arabic music that's going to both include music sheets and also chords. We're going to have all different genres and also from old and new. Our UVP that sets us apart is we're going to have a digital Arabic music library that is going to be extensive from old to new with more than 1 million songs in our library. Also, we're going to make it easy access and personalized to your own tailored taste. Also, we're going to make it secure and easily to share and also monetize for the record labels and for the artists. Our main customers are music students and music schools. Our second customers are musicians, and our third are music enthusiasts. When it comes to the market value, there are more than 15,000 students in the West Bank and Gaza. There are 1.5 million music students in the Middle East and more than 5,000 music schools in the Middle East. There are more than 10 million people interested in music in the Middle East, and our market value is around $1.2 billion. Our competitors are mainly in the West, with GTabs, NewsCore, and Music Notes leading the market. But when it comes to the Arabic market, there's books and there's one website. It's called Arabic Music Library. It's quite limited with library and also only offer PDF, and it's really expensive. Our business model is gonna have two options, either B2C with music students and with musicians, or with B2B, I'm sorry, with music students and musicians, or B2C with music schools and orchestras and music organizations. But we're not only focusing on the money, we're also focusing on the social impact with non-archived Arabic music. For the team, it's me, I'm the CEO, Salim Saad, with a bachelor's degree in musical therapy, yes, and diploma in Eastern music, and I work as a social media manager, and the CTO is Shahd, with computer engineer and software business analyst. For right now, we have registered our startup, and also we have the initial MVP launching soon. For our ask is funding with $10,000 to enhance the website feature, hire freelance musicians and marketing. Also, we're asking for some mentorship when it comes to project management, expansion, and marketing, and partnership with other music tech startups and accelerators and similar companies. Thank you.
Thank you, Salim, for preserving the heartbeat of our musical heritage. And now, with equal taste. Behind every perfect bite is a recipe perfected to the finest detail. Ahmed turned his passion for precision into quality taste, a tool for chefs and restaurants who never settle for less than excellence. Ahmed, please tell us how you are redefining culinary standards. Please open your camera and share your screen.
Sure, just a second. Yeah. Hello. Okay. I'm Ahmed, the founder of Qualitaste, a comprehensive recipe management and quality control system for restaurants. The idea for this venture stemmed from a personal experience. I visited a restaurant with friends expecting a great experience, but the taste and quality disappointed us. This frustration revealed, according to a survey we conducted, over 70% of restaurant customers face similar issues. From interviewing a couple of restaurant owners, we found out that it is not easy to ensure compliance with food safety regulation in the used method today. There is inefficiency in recipe management. Also, there is a lack of real-time report and notification. So we have developed an integrated platform for recipe management and quality control designed to digitize food quality and consistency processes. Our solution enables real-time monitoring of food safety compliance while providing seamless tracking of daily operation. Through the main features, recipe management and quality monitoring, real-time reporting, and notification. We target small to medium-sized restaurants, local chains, and catering companies. The market size globally is around $5 billion. In the MENA region, there is around 300,000 restaurants with market size above $128 million. And in locally, we 7 restaurants. So competitors include customized digital solutions like Seafood 360 and manual methods such as bin and paper tracking. However, we differentiate ourselves by seamlessly integrating quality and taste management, ensuring consistent food standards that other solutions often overlook. We operate on B2B model, generating revenue through monthly or yearly subscription. We currently at the final stage of phase 1. The MVP is around few weeks to be launched, And in the next phase, we will be beta testing with specific restaurants, public launch, developing the ask. We ask 24 for marketing, market research, and operation expenses. And I'm running the business side and product development. I'm a former restaurant owner. I have like a 5-year experience in this sector, and in technical side, there is Ammar Bannan, who is a back-end engineer. At the end, I finally sincerely thank the Flow Accelerator team for their unwavering support throughout this journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Ahmed, for helping us to see the future of culinary innovation. Thank you. And now with a Click startup, where in the fast-paced world of social media, finding clarity can feel impossible. Rami found the answer with a Click, a platform that does not just manage content, but it transforms it into meaningful connections. Rami, please show us how you are making brands shine online. Please open your camera.
I'm sorry, but like my camera is broken.
No worries.
مرحبا، أنا رامي من كليك أند شير. إحنا AI powered social media management. طلعت معنا الفكرة لما شفنا مشاكل من خبرتنا وشغلنا بالماركتينج على السوشيال ميديا. أنا ماركتينج سبيشالست مع شركة اسمها سلينفو. التشالنج شفناه إنه في وقت كتير لما تشتغل مع أكتر من بلاتفورم، أكتر من زبون بنفس المكان، ما بتلاقيش كل الأناليتكس، ما بتلاقيش كل الإحصائيات بنفس المكان. وبرضه بتتغلب لما تعمل ادز برضو في هاي الشغله. لما كنا نستخدم الاي اي ما كانش اشي متخصص باللغه العربيه او بيساعدنا. نحن باللغه العربيه عندنا كتير لهجات، عندنا كتير مصطلحات، وهذا بغلب لما تعمل اي اي لانه كله مبني على اللغه الانجليزيه بالطبع. السوليوشن تاعنا احنا عملنا والادفانتج تاعتنا بالاي اي بورد كرييشن، نحن بنساعد انه احنا نعمل اول شيء كابشن متخصص باللغه العربيه، والشغله الثانيه بنساعد برضه انه احنا نعمل ديزاين على السوشيال ميديا برضه بس عبر انك تكتب كابشن كتير صغير برضه باللغه العربيه. وعندنا مالتي ميديا اديتنج، وعندنا اللي هو انتجريشن اناليتكس، وتقدر تعمل انه اكتر من ادز على اكتر منصه زي ميتا، جوجل ادز، تيك توك ادز بنفس المكان عبر اكتر من اي بي اي احنا جمعناهم بمنصه واحده. طبعا هاي الداشبورد الاساسيه تاعت الشخص، هون بشوف كل الاناليتكس تاعته، بشوف كل الانبوكس، بشوف كل المانجمنت، الكالندر، بقدر يحط برضه تيم هو يكون ليد عليهم. هون الكونتنت مانجمنت، لما انا اشوف اعمل ريلز او بوست او ستوريز من هون بقدر اشوفهم. الماركتنج اوبريشن تاعتنا للتارجت ماركت الاولى اللي هي سمول اند ميديوم والمشاريع الصغيره، الثانيه اللي هم السوشيال ميديا مانجرز والانفلونسرز، لانهم بيكونوا بيحتاجوا انهم ما يتغلبوا وينزلوا كل الكونتنت تاعهم بافضل سرعه وافضل جوده، ويضلوا دائما شايفين الاحصائيات تاعت الناس وتفاعل الناس تاعهم. والماركتنج بروفيشنالز، السايز ماركت تاعنا طبعا احنا اول شيء رح نبلش بفلسطين، بعدين ميدل ايست، وهو بالعالم كله اكثر من 200 بزنس جلوبال بيشتغل سوشيال ميديا ماركتينج. في عندنا الكومبتيتيف ادفانس اللي هم هوت سويت وبفر، واحنا كليك اند شير اللي باور كونكت. بس عندنا احنا بكليك اند شير موجوده، مضاف لها اللغه العربيه واحنا سباق يعني متخصصين فيها. وبرضه جمعنا كل الادز بمكان واحد، كل الاحصائيات والمانجمنت تول. هاي طبعا اللي هي الاي اي اديت تكست، احنا بنقدر نعمل اكسبلين. اذا انت عندك نص معين بيعطيك لهذا الشيء، تحط له تكست بيعمل لك ري رايت له. بتقدر تعمل فورمال انفورمال تكست تون، تقدر تعمله بالعربي بالانجليزي. العربي احنا حاليا بنتخصص فيه، بس بنستنى من الثيرد بارت اللي هم عشان يعطونا الاي بي ايز. حاليا المنصه هي لانش، ولكن ضل اخر شيء اللي هو زي ما حكيت الثيرد بارتي انهم يعطونا اي بي اي تاعتهم، وراح يكون تقدر تستخدم لاي شخص. هون اللي هو كونتنت مانجمنت، زي ما احنا شايفين هون بنقدر نحط بيج وين جايبين المصدر تاعه. بعدين هون البزنس موديل تاعنا الانتربرايز سوليوشن اي اي باورد ادز سبسكريبشن موديل والفري فريميوم موديل. عندنا هون الباقات، عندنا البيزكس والفريلانس والبزنس ايجنسي. آخر شيء أنا اسمي رامي، ماركتينج سبيشاليست. محمد هو مهندس برمجيات مختص بالاي اي. كونوا معنا حتى تشوفوا كيف راح نساعد كل المشاريع حتى لا تنبثق وتعمل امباكت على السوشيال ميديا. واخر اشي بس كنا حابين نشكر فلو اكسلريتور لانهم كانوا دائما داعمينا طول رحلتنا، وخصوصا في برنامج بيك. وسبيشال ثانكس فور لين ومجد خليفه لانهم دائما كانوا يساعدونا وما يترددوا لهم يعني يشبكونا مع اكثر من شخص او منتورز. وثانكس.
Thank you, Rami, for making the digital world more connected and impactful. And now for our last startup, unfortunately, Ahlam Bushkar won't be able to join us today due to a family emergency. However, in a brief, sometimes the smallest innovations have the biggest impact. Ahlam Bushkar took the idea to heart, combining science and creativity with a nanotechnology, a solution that transforms water treatment into a cleaner, more efficient process. And that's it for today. What an inspiring pitching, guys. Each of these startups has shown us that innovation is not just about technology, it's about people, vision, and impact. Now we will get back to Lynn Abu Bakr.
Thank you, Lina, as well as all the entrepreneurs who've just pitched their solutions. We're proud to see the progress you have achieved so far, and we are looking forward to see how things will actually progress as we move forward. I can also see that a lot or a big part of our attendees today are the mentors, the experts who helped you during this journey. So hopefully you're also proud of the achievements that have been done by far. And this is a way to say that this is only the beginning, as the journey of the startup doesn't end here. And our commitment to these entrepreneurs actually continues beyond this phase. We look forward to seeing them take their steps forward and their startups and businesses to the next level, hopefully in the journey of the validation and growth of further validating their MVPs in the market, and hopefully by the end to actually secure investment, expanding to new markets, and ultimately to help and be part of supporting a bigger and more stronger Palestinian economy. So let's wait and see how they progress in the validation and growth phase. Thank you all for being here today, and thank you for the continued support in shaping the future of Palestinian entrepreneurship. This is the end of our quick PIEC Incubation Pitching Event, and stay tuned to other events for other programs and also to see where those startups would actually end. Thank you all for joining us.